For the past year, DLA has been part of a DoD program called the Healthy Base Initiative. Our headquarters complex was one of 14 installations selected from across the entire department, and I'm proud to say it's been a huge success here at DLA. We already had a great fitness program, and now it's even better. We've added a farmer's market, and we've improved the fitness center. We even added sushi and other healthy choices to an already terrific cafeteria. Folks asked for 3 hours a week to work out, and it's been a big hit. It's great to see the changes. People walking the steps, lifting in the gym, or making smart choices in the salad line. As long as folks participate, we'll keep providing the programs. So if you're still thinking about it, just remember everybody has to start somewhere. But once you get going, you'll be healthier, and you'll be glad you did. It's a big win for everyone.
In response to health concerns regarding military service members and their families, the Department of Defense launched the Healthy Base Initiative, a demonstration project that would examine select military installations' efforts to support improved nutritional choices, increased physical activity, obesity reduction, and decreased tobacco use. One of the first HBI initiatives instituted at DLA was the Farmers Market. The Farmers Market has provided a means to make healthy eating more accessible and convenient.
When they started the Farmers Market, I started buying things from there and learning a little bit more about healthy eating habits. It goes beyond just, exercising or even eating healthy. It's, it gave me the initiative to, find out why I wasn't sleeping right and to get that taken care of, and just, more time like with my coworkers too, getting them involved to come with me and exercise or come down here to the Farmers Market.
To encourage employees to start getting fit, DLA began the Health and Wellness Program, allowing employees up to 3 hours per week to be physically active during the workday. Throughout DLA, the Health and Wellness Program is improving the overall mental and physical well-being of its employees. For Earl Ingram, a program analyst working at DLA's aviation activity in Richmond, Virginia, the decision to begin the program was an easy one. Earl has cerebral palsy and has had to rely heavily on a wheelchair.
HBI has given me a chance to get off the couch and get motivated to do other things. It's opened up a whole world of possibilities that I never expected to do with martial art, but it's turned out to be a good thing. But it doesn't have to be that. It could be walking on a treadmill. It could be doing push-ups in your living room. Anything to get out of the desk and out of the cube and get blood flowing and the body moving.
Through the HBI program, other DLA employees have found the incentive to improve their fitness level and test out the numerous programs provided by the HQC Fitness Center.
I started participating in the HBI program because I felt it was going to give me incentive to come down to the gym on a more regular basis and help with my goals of becoming more fit. I use the elliptical machine, I use weights, either free weights or weight machines. I've tried various classes. There's a variety of things down here to use that mixes up your work routine every day.
For some employees, a bike share program has offered a new way to maintain fitness and enjoy a sense of camaraderie.
It's particularly great for me being diagnosed with arthritis in my hips. I didn't know for about 1.5 years, and I've been running for 35 years. So to not have that taken away suddenly was a crushing blow, but to be able to get on the ARC trainers and now switch to a bike is just wonderful. My movement's improving in my hips, and I'm able to try to stay healthy. And plus, because of the Director's Initiative, we see a lot of people that probably haven't been inside a gym in quite a while, and it's great to see it. It's really, really good.
One of the major benefits for me is stress release. Frank over here always tells me, manage yourself. Well, this place can get pretty stressful. We deal with a lot of high-intensity work, and coming out here really helps to diffuse that stress in a constructive way.
The major goal of the HBI and Operation Live Well initiatives is to provide an environment that emphasizes healthy living, allowing employees and their families the opportunity to make healthy choices.
The whole goal of HBI is to impact the culture, the environment, so that they are long-term sustainable programs. Things like the Farmers Market and the bikes are things that you will definitely see in the following years to come.
After 1 year, more DLA employees are heading to the gym or walking, but this is just the start. As more programs are added and feedback from employees is analyzed, Operation Live Well will continue to grow and benefit employees.
You know, for somebody who's afraid of coming down to the gym, I would say you shouldn't be afraid of that because you will see results. You'll see some weight loss, and you'll find your outlook on life and your energy levels and your ability to sleep better, with me, for example, is much better.
Everything has kind of come together through HBI, and it's given me a chance to do it on the clock, and I feel much better about myself, confidence-wise, because in the chair, you kind of feel like a target, and I feel much more confident out in the real world because of what I've done here and the opportunity that's given me.